Hi.
So is Brendan still directing, or is he toned it down a bit?
He's toned it down.
Oh, that's good. We told him to. He said that's your job. You want him to do it again?
During the musical one day.
Well, that's what he likes to be in charge.
Okay.
So good. Why you lay it out?
Here's your deal. So just it should stay there and just hit start and stop. Yep. You can. Oh, it won't take not that long. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming this evening in February for our preview concert. Tonight is a little bit different than we've had our last two concerts. Mr. Javier, we're going to leave the lights on tonight. I know it's weird, right? So they're going to get to see you and you get to see them and all kinds of cool stuff, a little bit different. So tonight is a preview concert because, as you know, and you've read from my emails, we have another festival on Saturday where we're going to redo the same program for a different set of judges. And so this program tonight is for us to prepare for that, what we call festival or contest. Okay, so Mr. Baglione is here in the front. Everybody say hi. He is our high school director, and he's doing a bang-up job over at the high school, and he's here to give our kids just a few tips on how they can improve the songs that they're singing this evening so that we can be even better on Saturday. So some general tips about singing as well as specific tips to these songs. So that's how this performance is going to go. We're going to sing, you're going to hear a little clinic, and then the next group will sing a little clinic, and so on and so forth. All right? So feel free to take pictures. We are live streaming, and I will have that on online later if you want to rewatch it. So a little bit about the 6th grade program. Hopefully you've gotten the program with QR codes that are around, or you found it in your email. If you still need to do that, you can do that while I'm talking to you about it. All right, so the first song we're going to sing is called Sing with Jubilation. And what better way to start a concert than with a little joy? So we hope that you enjoy that one. Our next song is called Refuge. And there are words by famous poet Sarah Teasdale. And it's talking about how singing can be our refuge and our place when we're struggling with whatever it is we're struggling with. If we can just sing, we find joy. And it's just been a wonderful message and a beautiful lyrical piece. I hope that you'll enjoy that this evening. And then our final piece is called Harps and Wheels. It incorporates 2 American spirituals, Little David Play on Your Harp and Ezekiel Song Wheels. So we hope that you enjoy the 6th grade program this evening.
We will sing with jubilation, jubilation. We will shout. We will lift it higher than the heavens. With jubilation we will sing. We share the secret. The power is in our hands. To those who don't believe us, just come along and you will understand. We will sing jubilation, jubilation. We will sing and shout. One, two, three. We will lift it higher than the heavens. With jubilation we will sing. We will sing with jubilation. We will sing. With jubilation 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 we will sing. My spirit's greater peace from my pulses lagging beat, from my own false slavery. If I can sing, I still am free. If I can sing, I still am free. For singing I can bear a refuge for my spirit's sake, a house of shining words to be, my fragile immortality. From my own false slavery, if I can sing, I still am free. If I can sing, I still am free. For singing I can make a refuge for my spirit's sake, a house of shining words to be, my fragile immortality.
I just want to give them a few little tips, little tricks, and things that hopefully can bring their performance just a little bit to the next level and have a really great performance at their festival on Saturday. So we're going to touch on a few specific things, a few of your songs, and then maybe some just generalized things as we go in here. Which one is your favorite song? Which one's favorite song? Yeah.
Mine would be Sing with Jubilation.
Sing with Jubilation. How many of you like that one? Good. Who can tell me what the song Sing for Jubilation is about? Yeah.
Singing and being happy.
Singing and being happy. So much our performers forget that it's one thing to feel happy, but when you're performing for an audience, you have to show them that you're happy. And so what should you do when you want to show your audience happiness? What should you do? Why don't you just show them? What does it look like when you show them happiness? Right? You have to smile. This song is so much about joy and excitement and love of singing that if you're not showing that in your face, the audience is confused. Because they're thinking, this song's a happy song. They don't look happy. And some of you were smiling, big smiles, it was wonderful, and I could see your faces. And some of you were like, this is the first song, and I'm scared, and Mom's watching me, and Grandma's watching me, and my brother's watching me, and I don't know what to do. Ah! The stiff singer. It is okay to smile when you sing. And here's a little trick. Your eyebrows, I want you to raise your eyebrows. When you sing, it makes you look like you're having a lot of fun. It's a little trick to make your audience think that you're really enjoying it. So, when you're practicing this with me, I want you to show me. Can we try that right at the beginning of that song? And I want you to sing with smiles and sing with eyebrows. Don't forget about all the good things that Ms. Morgan talked about. Having your mouth really nice and open. Just show me a smile, show me a happy face while you're singing. Can we start the song off? At the beginning. Here we go. 1, 2.
We will sing with jubilation. We will shout, so the mountains ring.
Does that look so much more excited right away? That sells it, right? If you're going to sing with jubilation, be jubilant! Have fun. All right, that was awesome, guys. Can I talk about another song? Can I talk about Refuge? Can we go to Refuge? So this is a cool song, but it's a little harder than the other one, isn't it? What's this song about? Yeah. Huh? Oh, yeah. You're getting a little late. Fix it. You need a chair? What's this song about? Yeah. You can feel free when you sing. Good, yes. You're happy when you sing. Anything else? Yeah. Be passionate about it. It's so important that we always know what we're singing about when we sing it. And that helps us have good performance because we can tell our audience what we're singing about through how we sing. I want to talk a little bit about one particular spot. This is measure, really the spot I want to work on, measure 20. So let's get into it. We start at measure 13. So this is, can I have their feet? You know where I'm at? Yes, I can. So, here's what I want to get to. Can we just start there? The altos. Oh, it's by the way, where's part 2? Looks like part 2. That's what I thought. Part 1 over here. Cool. Can we start right there? And when we get to the spot I want to work on, we'll stop. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2.
For my spirit sunshine was to be my fragile immortality.
There it is. There it is. There, we've got to be very careful when we sing of certain letters. One letter that's really tricky to sing is the letter L. Because, can I have an E, please? Mortality. What did I do with that letter L? What did I do? Yeah. I drooped it down, all right? And I closed my mouth to that L. Did that sound really nice? We got to be careful of that. So I want you to do me a favor. I want you to really keep your mouth open. Mortality. And try not to go to that L too soon. Okay? I want you to try to get rid of that L. Wait till the last bit. Can we try that? Can I have an F sharp before the part one? Mortal, mortal. We're just singing mortality. That's it. Got it? Try it. 1, 2, and. Good. Can you be fair? Put your hand here like this. I want you to pretend like you're going down the stairs. We're going to go. Mortality. I want you to pretend like each note is a different stair, not a slide. Okay? Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. That was better. So one more time, and really make sure the note doesn't slide to the next note. One more time. 1 and 2 and. So much cleaner. It sounded nicer. Now here's another thing. We're supposed to get quieter there, aren't we? So can you do that? Put your notes on a stair. Also get quieter at the same time. Let's try it. 1 and 2 and. That was awesome. Good job. Good job. How are we doing that time? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So can we do that whole little phrase there? And when you get to the end, get quiet. And make sure you stay on the note. Get to that L. That horrible L. Here we go. We're going to start mission 13. Oh, I'm gonna sing like that. You know where we're at? Here we go. Big breath. 1, 2, 3. Show them that you're happy to sing.
I have sunshine words to be, my fragile immortality.
That's just what you work on. And you do that a couple of times, don't you? You say that same word a couple of times. So every time you say the word, think about not letting that note slide to the next note. Okay? Can we give them one more big round of applause?
All righty, thank you so much. We now have our seventh graders, and we're going to start our set. If there's not enough seats for the sixth grade, they can either find a seat out here with their parents or on the floor. There's plenty of seats up here. So sixth graders, if you need looking for a spot. Okay, sorry about that. So seventh graders are singing a song called Pete Pete. It looks like Pete Pete, but it's not. It's pronounced Pete Pete. And this is from the country of Ghana. And it's what they're literally saying is, Pete, Pete, your mother is calling you. She says that the food is ready. And that's it. So, have a funny little song. And we are going to welcome Mr. Tom Sharp on percussion with that song. So thank you, Mr. Tom. And then our second song is called Shoshone Love Song. And it is a Native American lyric that is called My Heart's Friend. It's a very beautiful lyrical piece. And then we will end with Dragonfly. This is a text by Alfred Lord Tennyson, set by Christy Carey Miller. And this is a very descriptive and almost onomatopoeic type of song where we are trying to describe the dragonfly as it comes out of its husk and flies over the water. It's a really cool piece and rhythmic, and we hope that you enjoy the seventh grade singer.
is the white star of twilight, and the sky clear at day's end. But he's fairer, he is dearer, he my heart's friend. Is the white star of twilight, and the moon throbbing to sky's end. There is the white star of twilight, and the moon throbbing to sky's end. But he is fairer, more worth loving, he my heart's friend. He is fairer, more is dearer, he my heart's friend. Dragonfly, dragonfly, from the wells where he did fly. Dragonfly, dragonfly, from the wells where he did fly. Dragonfly. In the ripples ran the red dragonfly. The whistle frost from head to tail. Dragonfly. In now clear blades of sapphire mail, the dragonfly. Dragonfly, from the wells where he did fly. Dragonfly, dragonfly, from the wells where he did fly. He tried his wings like gauze they grew. He tried his wings like gauze they grew. Through crops and pastures wet with dew, a living flash of light, he flew. He flew. Dragonfly, from the wells of
again to Mrs. Laura Cooper on the piano.
Can we give this demonstrator one more round of applause? Seventh grade is a tough year. Seventh grade is a tough year for our baritones. If you are a baritone out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you got to 7th and 8th grade, you started doing this all the time. How many of you have started doing it? It's tough to be a young male singer and to start to go through voice change. It's hard growing up, and it's something that we all went through. Some have really rough voice changes, some have really smooth voice changes. You never know what you're going to get, like a box of chocolates. And we just deal with it. And overall, these guys did a really nice job. I want to really commend you on the beginning of Dragonfly, that tough little lick that you come in with. That have it, G, please. Dragonfly. That little spot there came in super strong, and came in super prepared, and your notes were really crisp there. So awesome. Great job on that. Let's take a look at this song a little bit, because this is a really cool, interesting song. You like this song a lot? Yeah, I can tell. This is a fun one for you. I actually kind of want to start a little bit later in the song. Can we start at measure 57? 57. So this is towards the middle of the piece where it's the baritones have their dragon, fly. And then after they do it a few times, then part 2 comes in with dragon, fly.
So guys, it's the chorus before he rides his waves.
Yeah. So, I really want you to think about the word dragon and how you shape your mouth on the word dragon. Does Mrs. Mormon ever tell you to really open your mouth really tall? I know she does. Right? As a singer, we have to be very careful about our mouth shape, because when you have a large group, the shape of your mouth determines how in tune your section is, how in tune the choir is. It's what we call balance and blend. You have to match everybody in your voice part to make sure you're all singing the right part. So the word dragon is kind of a tough word to sing together. Some people might go dragon, some people might go dragon, some might say dragon. And then when you have all those different variations, it doesn't match and it sounds out of tune. So I just want to be a little careful of that. So I actually think our baritones are giving us a good example. So baritones, can you start right there? And I'll move around. I want you to listen and see how they're saying the word dragon, and then try to match them exactly, so that we don't get dragon, froggy. Here we go. You're at baritones? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, and. Dragon. I'm hearing a lot of different variations. I'll say dragon. Try to sound exactly like your neighbor. Dragon. Dragon, fly. Ready, and go. Dragon, fly. Good. Really listen side to side. Am I saying the exact same word as someone next to me? Or am I saying it a little different?
So you want drag in, like in, or drag?
I'm thinking more of like an open E. Dragon. But I also don't want to emphasize the second syllable. Drag. It has a little bit of a lilt to it. We try that. Really listen to each other. Here we go. Baritone. Same part. Dragon, 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 fly, dragon, 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 fly. Two, red. Dragon, 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 fly, dragon, 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 fly. Now sing
Dragon, dragonfly, dragon, dragonfly, from the wells where he did lie. Dragonfly, dragon, dragonfly, dragon, dragonfly, from the wells where he did lie. Dragonfly.
Good. So this morning might have some different ideas of how exactly to pronounce that word. All paragraphs will change a little bit about how we pronounce it. The point and the key is often saying the exact same thing so that it sounds the same across the board. Okay? Very nicely done on that one. Very nice overall. And with those tricky rhythms, really great. Let's go to a different tune. Let's go to Pepe Pepe. We start at the beginning. You start your step touch at the beginning.
When they start singing.
When I start saying, okay. I'll let you start because I don't know the tempo.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Here we go. Start your step touch.
Pete,
Good. So do you remember when I told the sixth grade about showing expression in your facial expressions to show what you're trying to say? This is another great example of that. You're doing this awesome step touch. It looks like a metronome going back and forth, right? Instead of grooving a little bit. Have a little fun with it, right? Dancing should be fun, it should be energizing. Your audience should want to dance with you. If you're not dancing enough so that they want to dance with you, then they're not feeling it. So we want to feel together, right? So we want to put a little shoulder action in there. A little, whatever your groove is, whatever your thing is. I want you to have a little fun with it. Here we go, from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, dance. Keep going. Does that want to make you guys dance a little bit more? Because I know I do. As soon as you started to dance, you started to smile. You started to have fun. And when you're having fun, they're having fun. That's the key about being a great choir. Is you have to have so much fun that's infectious to them. Because then they're having fun. And at the end of the day, that's about giving our audience a great performance. Great job on those two pieces. A lot of really wonderful things in there. Keep just balancing your vowels out and really listening to each other. Are we all saying the same word? Or are we all saying something a little bit different? And that's tough when you have 3 parts to contend with. So overall, really nice job. Give a round of applause.
Mr. Sharp, one more round of applause. Eighth graders, this way. All right.
All right, now we have our 8th graders, and turn the lights down for a child with a little bit of a concussion, as well as moonlighting for our first piece. Our first piece is Dies Irae, which is from Mozart. It is from his Requiem, and here's the translation, so uplifting. It says, "Day of wrath, that day will dissolve the earth in ashes, as David and Sybil bear witness. What dread there will be when the judge shall come to judge all things strictly." You're not smiling. So anyhow, that is kind of our first piece. It is a wonderful classic piece, a wonderful learning tool, and it's always great to have the classics in our repertoire. Our second piece is a contemporary piece called The Old Mill, and you'll hear the water rushing through the piano part. It's absolutely beautiful. If you came to the Big Cat Choral Fest, we sang it there, so we hope you enjoy it again. And we will close with Swing Low, a great American spiritual. So we hope that you enjoy our pieces.
down, coming towards carry me home. I looked over Jordan, what did I see? Coming towards carry me home. Angels coming after me, coming towards carry me home. Everyone swing on down, swing on the chariot, swing on down now, swing on down. Swing low, swing chariot, coming towards carry me home. Swing low, swing chariot, coming towards carry me home. Well, sometimes I'm up, and sometimes I'm down, coming towards carry me home. But still my soul feels heavily bound, coming towards carry me home. Swing low, swing chariot, coming towards carry me home. Swing low, swing chariot, coming towards carry me home. Come on, swing on down, swing on the chariot, swing on down, swing on down, swing on down. Swing down, sweet chariot. Swing it on down real low.
I was like, I want to finish that thought. I want to finish that thought. Can we give one more round of applause for You love that last song, don't you?
Yeah.
That was big fun. Big fun. You and everybody love that last song. The energy was infectious. And I don't know if you saw that. It's so fun to watch you let loose. And randomly, I want to draw some attention just to a little line that you were doing that I love. Swing along, swing chariot, coming for the carry me home. Swing along, swing chariot, coming for the carry me home. You had a little dig in there, and that was awesome. There was a little bit of personality in that little moment. I was like, all right, man. All right, yeah, all right, Sopranos, you get it. That was awesome. Nice job, Sopranos, on that. I do want to talk about Mozart, though. Mozart is amazing. Mozart, his music has survived for hundreds of years for a reason. There's a reason why choirs still do Mozart. It's such great music, and there's so much to learn from it about great choral singing. And the Dies Irae from his collection there, that's from the Requiem, correct? It is a tough one. It is a tough piece. And there's a lot of amazing things in there. Yeah.
So his songs are actually Italian, correct?
Latin.
Latin.
Oh, Latin.
Latin, which that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the Latin in there. Can we start with, the Dies Irae? I know, Mrs. Mormon, if you, were there some fishes?
Yes.
Go ahead, sit down. I even see it written in this music that Mrs. Mormon gave me here. Be angry, crisp diction. Right? Latin is very crisp diction, especially on the insides of the words. Right? Dies irae, dies illa, solvet secum. Yeah, there's a CL in the middle of that word. And you have to put just as much energy in the diction, in the middle of the word, as you do on the end of the word. Because I got the beginning words, you have your ending words right in the middle. Sometimes I'm lost a little bit in the diction. Okay? So we start right at the beginning. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There's a lot of great stuff. One thing that makes Mozart so dramatic is it's not just enough to sing Dies irae, Dies irae. With the Latin, you can stress certain words and unstress certain words to make it sound way more dramatic. Dies irae, Dies irae, solesse in paviva. Lots of drama. So I want you to try something. Can you follow me? I'm going to do some big conducting, and then I'm going to do some small conducting. And when I'm big, do you think I want you to be loud or soft?
Loud.
Loud. If I'm small, do you think you want me small, or do I want you to be softer or louder?
Softer.
Oh, softer.
Yeah.
So I want you to try to follow what I do. Do you trust me?
Yes.
Here we go. Like a roller coaster, right? I was being dramatic on purpose. I wanted to see how well you can follow. Put your hands like this. I want you to go Dies here, Dies here. And I want you to sing that. Can you try that? We're trusting each other now. We're going on a journey. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's more interesting to listen to when there's some stress and unstress. And it's not just note, 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 note. I am a robot. Right? There's some more to it. Now, you've got to play with that and massage it to make it sound really good. But you kind of got the idea of how it's supposed to go. I want to do one more little spot with you. Baritone, where are my baritones at? Measure 40. That's your moment. I wrote it in your sheet. That's your moment. 1, 2, 3, more as futurus.
That's what my brother likes.
That's my favorite part too. Baritone, that's your moment to really sing out. You'd be like, I'm a baritone, you're going to play. My part, I got this. Can we start right on that? 1, 2, 3, more as futurus. Right on the baritone and then everybody else. Like just like hundreds of years old. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and go. We'll give you a better start. We'll give you a better start. Here we go. Give me a note. 1, 2, 3, more and 2, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, more and 2. Swing strong. 1, 2, 3, more and 2. 1, 2, 3, more and 2. 1, 2, 3, more and 2. Get how Mozart goes, he can like turn the gas way on, and then pedal to the metal. Mozart is so dramatic in his writing. And you're doing such a good job of singing with great vowels and singing with great diction. Now it's time to make it. Awesome. You have a question, Mike?
When did Mozart create Latin songs?
When did he create? Oh, Latin songs were a lot around.
He wrote this
Oh,
one in 1791.
1791.
1791.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. All right. One more thing about this song. How do we treat our R's in Latin? Yes. Huh? Yes! We flip them! In English, the American English is the only language that uses the R sound. Most other languages do either a rolled R or a flipped R, and Latin would use a flipped R. So instead of saying, Kunta street deuce, we say street deuce, and we roll the R. And that's just a good choral technique thing to work on. So if you're still struggling with that, there's a little trick. Replace the R with the letter D. So I want to let's pick a spot to practice that. I want to find a very specific spot. You don't want to be right. Femor. Everybody say temor.
Temor.
Now say demor.
Temor.
Say demor. Now say it really fast.
Temor.
Lift your tongue. Demor.
Temor.
Hear how it flips there? You replace the R with the letter D, and that's how you get a flip. Now, if you can't roll your R's like I can't, I have to cheat, so I use the D trick. If you're able to roll your R's, you can right? So whatever works for you is fine, but you have to not give it an American R, not tremor. Tremor. All right? Keep working on this level. This is such a cool piece, and it's such a high level of literature to work on. This is really going to show what you're capable of. Well done. Well done. Could you give them one more round of applause?
Just one more thank you to Mr. Maglione for being here this evening. And to the speaker, he's talking about extra hard things for the kids. It's also quite hard for them. So when you go to the speaker, when you can start, and for all of you who are having children, thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.